What's up guys, so Respawn just released the new season patch note. Bloodhound, Loba and Rampart is getting buffed. Then after G7 is returning back to the floor loot and 3030 will be in a care package. Then after just look at this thing, they are removing the multiple red spot and that is pretty crazy. And now let's start the video with Raven where he reviews the new season patch notes.
Restore the original camp that existed before Big Mod and place additional cover nearby. Yeah, so there's just no Big Mod there. And now Stacks is one actual POI. Stacks in the mod area is just one POI. Place additional platforms and buildings on the outskirts of the POI to improve rotations and endgames. No, that's going to be interesting. Okay, yeah, we'll see. I'm generally down for more cover most of the time. Just more like options, more plays. It's just not fun just dying out in the open. You're here just in time, Bugs. I mean, I agree, Glenn. I actually would like more legends to be released, but you know, well, can't get what we want, unfortunately. Always. Improve quality of loot in the underground vault. A countdown. What does that mean? I'm curious if this is just like attachments or amps or whatever it is. That's going to be worth looking at, chat, because countdown loot is dog shit. However, countdown is really fast to loot and has a console balloon. So there's that. While Harvester doesn't. For example, just countdown doesn't even have that good a prior. Like it's like not actually like hard center zone is the problem. So it needs better loot. Frankly, countdown needs better loot. Yeah, I think everyone's seen pretty much everything about Bloodhound. The tactical full body scan is now 3 seconds. This is crazy. Okay, so it's a 5 I think it's a 5 or 4 second scan in total. I think it's, but then the full body is 3. The full body chat is good because you can see the direction people are facing. After the full body scan finishes, create. This is just OP. Move? No. You just have to like step into it. 20% increased move speed. Okay, the thing is, Bloodhound right now has 30%. 20% I feel like is balanced. Cloaking area lasts 8 seconds. Okay, that's like good. So people can't like don't have too much time to go and use it. You do move. Oh, you do move all invis. Yeah. You just the bubble. Like if you leave the area, it lasts for 12 seconds. But yeah, when you take damage, when you fire a weapon, or when using most abilities, you will be. Bloodhound's abilities can be used without breaking cloak. Yep. Okay. Using the ult refreshes your tactical, and using your tactical while cloaked hides the visual effect from enemies. I mean, that's obviously the best part. Shooting temporarily interrupts your cloak instead of breaking it. It depends how long it takes to go back into cloak. Expo, well, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I mean, if you get scared, I'm pretty sure you just get decloaked. Loba, she still sucks. I mean, obviously in ranked, she's gonna be good for like solo queue players and stuff, but she doesn't do anything. Like she runs away and she gets loot. Like that is like not a very effective combo to like. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing about Bloodhound. Like we're gonna see how the ult works, what decloaks it. The ult could be very easily counterable, to be honest. And I think invisibility is like not actually that strong and competitive. I think, don't get me wrong, in ranked obviously it's gonna be like pretty strong, but I think in a comp setting, I don't think that's gonna be that strong. There's gonna be some angles where, you know, taking fights on edge, but at some point people are gonna see you put the ult down and know you're invisible. You know what I mean? And all they have to do is wait 12 seconds, and you have defensive characters, Watson, Caustic, Cat. Just, you know, if you're gonna try to break console character util, like defensive util, then you're just gonna come out of cloak. Wall deployment time reduced by point. Okay, that's insane, chat, because they've already buffed this multiple times. You can heal while invis. Yeah, I guess it doesn't say anything about healing. Yeah, so I don't know, but at least it doesn't say anything. But anyways, yeah, we'll see. Yeah, no, this is crazy though, because this means she's like, I swear they already buffed this like multiple times. They're just nerfing her ult so you can't go anywhere near as far or as high. You'd be more easily killable, and you won't be able to go as far. Okay, so it went down to 100 meters. I guess it was 250 or 200. Reduction in the blast off time improvement. Now reduces launch time by 40% instead of 50%. I thought it was going to be more than that. But anyways, I mean, I don't know. I don't think Valkyrie's good anyways. Like, I guess she's good with baby comp, but I don't know. I feel like no, like people at LAN didn't even play baby comp like that, to be honest. Like, if you look at like the baby comp games and the bands where it would have been played in NA and stuff, like even in finals, like it was not, baby comp was not met in other regions. And I just don't think Valkyrie's good. So I think I don't think she was that good anyways, and then now she's getting nerfed. It's like you're useless at fighting. That's the problem with Valk that people don't consider. Is that yeah, she's just useless at fighting. That's nice. Ultimate can now hit your teammates. Okay. I mean, I don't even think that's going to happen that often, but it could. In buildings, it might. If you're inting too hard, it very well could. Like, you can't be, like, literally on top of them now, I suppose. Replace Automata with Long Haul, which brings the attack max slide time back up to 5 seconds. I mean, this means, like, people are going to be like, oh, well, you know, doesn't it just, like, negate that nerf? But the point is that she can't have 2 ults now. And honestly, like, I understand that, like, she's still, like, good, but there's no way we can sit here and say that Axle is, like, broken now. She has 1 Q and 1 ult, 1 Hemlock Breach Charge, and then characters that actually do stuff, like using actual useful characters. Like, she's not broken. Axle can, Alter can, like, use Q to dodge Axle wall. Wraith can Q. You can Hemlock Breach it. You can bubble. You can Rampart wall. You can Newcastle Q. Like, Axle ult is cancer when you have 2 of them. Yeah, then there's no counterplay. But one of them is fine. And they removed being able to have 2. Also, and the other thing now is, like, her ult just breaks, like, some of the time. That, like, so no, chat. I think, to me, this patch is looking good, bro. We're nerfing everyone having bullshit attachments, god loot, round 1, nerfing Axle. A slight nerf on Seer, they better fix the bug. They're getting rid of this. This was bullshit. This is what made Maggie. This is gonna hit Maggie really hard because, I mean, yeah, they nerfed her Q cooldown to 28 seconds. And now people are gonna get more attacks when they knock you with drill. This is gonna make Maggie games a lot more tolerable. Reduce damage to 33. I think that's fine. I think that's how it was before or something like that. Maybe it was 35 or something. Actually, I don't know. Reduce rate of fire. Okay, we'll see. I mean, it's probably still gonna be good. Obviously a good, like, zone gun. Like, I think 12 bullets, 14. Like, I think that's still fine. Like, even if you don't have a mag on a scout, like, that's, or sorry, a white mag, you still have 12 bullets. Like, I feel like that's fine. Could be wrong there. The problem is, okay, 25 seconds wasn't even that short, to be fair. But yeah, the problem is, at least in comp, is people just spamming it for poke damage. But now you have to use it more tactically. I think that's how it was meant to be used in the first place, for util, not to just poke and do damage, like, for fun. Reduce damage into hardline structures. Okay, here's the problem though. If this is what's happening, like, console character, this is a buff to console characters, big time. And yeah, also, yeah, a buff to Rampart. We'll see how much damage it does to, all I see is I'm seeing buffs to zone and defensive characters so far, chat. Like, you're telling me Axle's getting nerfed. Yeah, just these changes, I guess, like, 2 breaches to reinforce. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, it might even make you have to run them even more, though, to be fair. You literally have to run them, like, all 3 if you can. Like, if it's gonna be 30 seconds, reduce damage done to hardline structures, like 2,000 something done to glass. Okay, yeah, so you're gonna need 1 and then 250 damage. Okay, I fuck with this. Reduce damage to 180. That means the DPS is 180 now. I mean, these are pretty substantial, like, nerfs. I don't know what the RPM was for the double tap alternator. Does anyone know? Like, any nerds have that, like, on hand? Yeah, Watson being able to just heal the reinforced walls, like, just by default. Yeah, the mag sizes are big. This hurts double tap big time. Yeah, big time. What the fuck? World's Edge changes W. Loot nerfs. People are not gonna like it, but it's gonna make the game more balanced. Nerfing the ability for assault and support characters to get Evo. L. Nerfing the loot from the bins. W. I don't know what they didn't even do anything about this. So, mythic bins removed. W. Less power amps. Or sorry, less amps in general. Corrupt attachments. W. Fun, but potentially OP. Potentially, some of them might be OP. I ain't gonna lie. Energy ammo rework. I have no idea. I have no clue. These guns look fucking like, I don't know. This doesn't look good. To me, this doesn't look good. But I could be wrong. Some of them are fine. Obviously, some of them are fine, but like RE2 mags. I swear this means okay, this is stockpile. Is this not just 3 mags in total? Nemesis 3 mags though, like that's like 75 ammo or some shit. Obviously, the scan is gonna be broken. I think the scan is gonna be more broken than the ult. Like, I think people are freaking out about the ult. I think this OP. This fun. Yeah, that's actually crazy, Bleach. Holy shit, imagine. I think 20% increased move speed. W, it's not too OP. We'll see how Bloodhound plays out, but I think people, hey, have fun with it ranked. I think it's gonna be strong in ranked. I think it's gonna be less strong in comp. Could be wrong. The scan is gonna be really strong, though, that's for sure. So yeah, Loba changes, don't care, useless. Just a solo queue character to just run away and not play the game. And also now she can go further. Honestly, like I never want to play with a solo queue Loba player ever. They're just always gonna run away from a fight. So L, Rampart changes, W, she sucks for the most part. So she's good into Newcastle, that's it. She's also gonna be stronger now because of the Hemlock Breach changes. Valk changes, I'll say W. No one wants to get fucking landed at and be able to get wall hack scanned from 250 meters away. So you know what? Valk changes, W. Axle nerfs, W. Seer nerf could be a little bit better, I think. I think it could be better. Just remove this perk. Just remove the perk. If they removed this perk, Seer would be completely... I'm not gonna lie, he would be dog shit. he'd be really bad. This is one of the biggest W's of all time. Scout changes, I fuck with it. Hemlock nerfs, W, I think. Well, I don't know. If you want to kill teams, the nerf is an L. If you like to play defensively, zone and stuff, it's a W. So this one's preference, but also getting, I think most people are gonna like it. I see what you mean, Seer, but yeah, it is another Watson buff, yeah. Alternator nerfs, W. RE45 nerfs, W. R9 nerfs, W. Accelerator on gold guns, getting more ult charge, I ain't gonna lie, and more evil, I ain't gonna lie, L. I mean, I will say, I don't think it's a coincidence that the most successful Apex has been recently is when they buffed Ash Ballistic. It was like Ash Ballistic meta. Yeah, Ultra is being played on too, yeah. I mean, that was the OP version of Ultra, but people still play it. That was like the most successful Apex season with most players. Hemlock still one-shots the glass. I'm in range right now. What's it telling you?
Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and if you are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. Hasta la vista, baby.